Guten Tag, fellow modelers. Welcome to another review with Mr. Handy. Today we're going to take a look at some German paper planes. This is RS Models Blohm Voss AE607 Nightfighter, which appears to be a flying Delta lift wing type aircraft. This, of course, I believe came out a couple years ago. It might have even been longer. I have never seen it before. Saw it, picked it up, got it from an aunt. So they give you multiple versions of this. Thinking I'm going to do this one, but I'm not too sure yet. Just love that shark's mouth. So I don't know anything about this plane. They do another version. I believe they do 3 versions, if I'm not mistaken. These are all 72nd scale. 92237 is your part kit number. I will have all that stuff in the description as usual. Like and subscribe, please. Definitely could use it to reach out to other modelers. And let's dig in. So, I like the look of this little guy. This is must be a popular kit because there is photo etch out for it as well. NH Details does a photo etch set for this little guy. Oh, and look at that. You get some photo etch inside as well. So, let's take a peek at our instructions first. Okay, there's Decals there. So, here is our instructions. Not a lot to it. Tells you a little bit about the AE607 up at the top. Here's your parts breakdown, clear parts, photo etch on page 1, page 2. We jump into the cockpit detail, which doesn't seem like a whole heck of a lot. Part 2 and 3, we seem to be working on engine and exhaust. Part 4, 5, and 6, same thing. 6 seems to be getting everything into the airframe. We see some photo etch bits going on. It would appear that all the photo etch bits will be aerials. You also have part 8 and 9. 8 is placement of your instrument panel and canopy, and you get these funky rockets. I can't remember what these were called, but apparently you get 4 of them. And then 10 and 11 is placement of gear doors, landing gear, and your missiles. So, let's take a look at the sprues. I have to say, these are very detailed. It's nice. RS seems to have some nice detail. The surface detail is pretty good. And even the interior detail on this one is pretty good as well. This is the top, of course. There's your cockpit area. This would be your instrument panel. There's your consoles or sidewall detail. Get in a little closer, and you can get a better look. So there's your detail. Looks pretty nice. There's a little bit of choppiness to it, but there's your seat for the kit, or for the plane. There's your sidewall details. There's the instrument panel and the engine, or your engine face. Aerials, or no, those would probably be the fins for the missiles. So we got some fins here and fins on the side. There's no real detail on the inside. There is detail to the wheel well walls, or not the walls, the main landing gear doors. There seems to be more here for the landing gear doors. So let's get into the second one. And as you can see, there is a detailed landing wheel wells. There is your missile bodies, as well as some more fins, wheels, main wheel, and this looks like it might be a little bit of detail or something for the engine. We'll take a quick look deeper, or a little bit closer. The detail to the wheels looks pretty nice. There's some ridges on the wheels. There's your detail to the wheel wells. A little bit of hydraulic line thrown in there. That looks like the cockpit tub, or the beginning of it. There's your main landing gear, front landing gear. Looks like there might be two. Not too sure. Let's take a look on the other side and see if it's just halves. No. Interesting. So it's got different types of landing gear, it would appear, for the back, because of course this is a bit of a tail sitter. So the detail again is not too bad. It's a little choppy in some spots, but it's not too bad. As I said, it's an interesting little kit. It won't take long to put together. It's an interesting idea. It looks very cool. It's nice to see them put something out like this. Let's take a look at the canopy, the photo etch, and the decals, however you want to pronounce. So of course there's your canopy. So there won't be any possibilities of an open canopy, I guess, unless you're going to cut. So the strike of the political correctness. Of course, no, we can't have swastikas. We have to break them up, of course. So, and then all the other decals. Photo etch. Let's get in a little closer. So there's your photo etch. As I said, all the photo etch appears to be aerials. There is your decals, and as I said, swastika is in bits. So at least they put it on there and haven't just kind of made it disappear. So, but anyways, interesting little kit. It can get a little pricey, depending on where you get it from. I think Canan's got it for about $20. They are around different places. So search for your best bet. But it should be around $20. As I said, it's an interesting little kit of a paper plane, a German paper plane. So, and you get multiple, I mean, you can get multiple versions, right? This is the night fighting version. They have two other variants as well. I think one might be a Navy version, and then the other one is normal interceptor slash bomber killer, I think is what it was labeled as. So, but anyways, if you are interested in Luft 46, this will definitely be up your alley. As I said, it's a nice little kit. It looks pretty cool for a tiny little plane. I don't know, reality-wise, looking at it and seeing how high up in the air you would be when having to take off, it would be very interesting to fly this, because you would be basically looking up in the sky to take off. So you wouldn't see anything in front of you. So you wouldn't really have to worry about fob ingestion, but because that nose would be so far up in the air. But yeah, I mean, we're looking at something like probably that, because there's your wheels there. So, but as I said, interesting idea. It is definitely a cool looking plane. Like I said, if you're interested in Loop 46, definitely worth a peek if you're interested. As I said, there is multiple versions of this, so take a look around. Like I said, I got this one on Hanat for probably, I think it was anywhere from $17 to $20. So RS Models is the name of the company. They do quite a bit of stuff now. So take a peek. There's probably something there that might interest you if you're not so interested in this. Anyways, that's it for this review. Again, like I said, like and subscribe for us to keep up to date on what we are putting out, and liking us and subscribing and sharing just to get us around, reaching more and more viewers. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Thanks again. Happy modeling, and we'll see you in the next episode. Take care.